Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. It's the walk and talk. So let me make sure I can hear myself. Okay, I don't hear me, but I guess I'll hear you when you call in. Okay, this is our walk and talk. So we're about to leave the studio, go on our walk and talk. I've got you here on the screen. So I am going to let you all in to join me. Now, if you're going to join me, you've got to join me now, because once I leave the studio, that is it. You can't join me after that. So we've got 51 people watching me. So here is the call-in button. Let me drop it in the chat. Here it is. There is the link. You've got to call in now. Join me after that. So we've got 51. All right. Hang on a minute. Let me drop it in the chat. Here it is. Oh, that's hearing me back. How am I going to hear this then? I guess when you call in, I need someone to call in. So I need someone to call in. Then I guess I'll hear you. Right. So we're about to leave the studio, and we're going to go for our walk and talk. So the link is in the chat. Click on the link, and we're about to leave the studio. So you've got to call in now. Before you call in, you put in the chat. You put in the chat that you're calling in, so I know it's you. I won't answer to anyone unless they put their name in the chat. So there you go. Hurry up! Come on, I'm ready to go. You're all supposed to. Oh, here we go. Zach, say, are you calling in? Zach, I need you tell me you're calling in. Zach always forgets to do this. I can't answer the phone until Zach says he's calling in. Stacy, you're not telling me you're calling in. I can't answer the phone to anybody that isn't calling in. All right. So I've got people calling in that aren't calling in. I can't answer the phone to any of you. So I'm waiting to see who's calling in. All right. You've got just a minute before I leave the studio. Before we go. All right. I need you to call in. We're just waiting. Oh, I'm calling in. There's Zach Zate. All right, Zach Zate's in. Zach Zate will put in spot number 8.
Everybody out there
There he is.
in
How are you, mate?
space
How are you?
is the
How are you, mate?
yes, good,
Hey,
good, good. Is it all working?
let
System
me
work?
just Let me just make sure that we got you in the right place. There you go. That's filled you in the screen. Who else have we got calling in? We've got Zach Zate. Stacey's calling in. Stacey's calling. Going spot number 9. Stacey's in spot number 9. There's Stacey. How are you, Stacey?
Good, how
Excellent
are you?
stuff. I'm good. Let me just get you in the right position. Stacey, we're just going to zoom there. We got Stacey there. Who else is calling in? Have a great night here, all. We got Vaz calling in. Put Vaz in spot number 2.
Yay!
Hey, there's Vaz. Vaz is now very, very famous on X, even though he's sneezing. He's allowed to sneeze because he's famous now. He's on X. Yeah, yeah, X. Let me just zoom in there. There's Vaz. Okay. Anybody else calling in? Because the moment I leave, that's it. It's all over. It's curtains. I'm going to take my brightness down a little bit as well because I've got to save the battery. Okay. I've only up to 62%. I didn't get it fully charged. Right, we're just about to leave. Anybody else? If the link's in the chat, you've got to call in. Give me your name in the chat, and I will let you in. And once I let you in, we're gone. And if you lose signal, I can't bring you back in again because Leah's not able to do it at the moment. She's one day she might sit here and produce the show for me and like press the buttons, but right now I'm doing it myself. So, anyone else wants to call in and join me on the walk and talk? We're about to leave. So And I
No
need
problem.
Vaz. Vaz is online, so Vaz can check his computer. Vaz, you're going to check the chat for me, so you'll be able to let me know what people are saying in the chat. All right, like Alex did the other day. So for
Yep.
questions, right,
Okay.
good man. RB, you're going to call in. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got. I think that's it. Danny Kiprov. Have a great night here, all. There you go. I think. I think that's it. Let me refresh the screen. Live chat. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to give you 30 seconds because I've got to go. Um, you watch. Somebody will come in a minute and they'll be calling in, and there'll be no way of letting them in. But that's what happens if you turn up late. Should we go? All right. I think we're going to go. 10 seconds. Do you want to call in? I want to. I want to next time. Okay, Andrew. Next time, mate. If we get one more person, it'd be great. Where's that? I bet Alex will come on in a minute. He'll go, damn it, I missed it. It'll be too late then. I can't let you in. All right, I'm going to go.
Tell
Too
them they
late.
don't actually need to walk. They can sit and watch you. They don't need to walk. We don't need to walk.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You've got to be walking. If you're just sitting there, look at Stacey Bailey. She's all chilled out on the sofa. She's just chilled out. She's telling me to run around. Last night, Stacey, it was your fault. I was running around last night. I blame you. And yeah, I blame you, Stacey, for that last night. So yeah, you've got to join in. Right, I'm going. Vaz has got his whiskey ready. Right, I'm turning my volume up. I'm turning my lights out. I'm leaving the studio. You got 10 seconds. No, too late. It's all over. All right, we're out of here. Let's go for the walk and talk. I've only got 64%, so I don't know if I should be all right for about 3 or 4 laps. Right, my volume's turned up. I can see everybody. We're good. Vaz is going to keep me in touch with all the comments if there's anything coming in. Andrew says, first time with an iPhone, I feel stupid. Mate, we all felt like that. I had a BlackBerry, I had a Nokia, a BlackBerry, and then I got an iPhone, and I thought I was the stupidest person in the world. I couldn't even turn it on. It was like, I don't even know how to turn this on. Right, I think I'm good. Right, that's it. Look at this. It's really funny looking at the studio. Look, I've got all the different screens. Look, all the different screens showing everything. Kind of strange. All the different things. Anyway, right, I'm out of here. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Leah doesn't want to be on camera.
Ooh.
She's looking at me
Ooh.
going, don't put me on. Don't, if you follow me, babe, you'll be on the camera. Look, if I turn it, you'll be behind me. It's on me. I got to like walk backwards now. I got to walk backwards so Leah doesn't go on the camera. She doesn't like being on the camera.
Do the moonwalk.
Right. Yeah, I got to do the moonwalk. All right. See you in a bit, babe. All right. I'm out. Oh, the alarm's gone off. All right. Right, here we go. Let's rock and roll.
Stretching? No
Look,
stretching?
no.
No
Straight
warm
to
up.
it, mate.
I
No
think I
warm
think you
up.
should do a warm up lap first.
What? Like, what are you on about? What do you mean a warm up lap? There's no warm
Yeah.
up lap. I just go. We just start. We don't mess around. There's no warm up lap. It's a nice evening tonight. The temperature's dropped a little bit, which is nice, and it's a lovely evening. So I feel like running again. I feel like running straight out the gate tonight. I just feel like running, but I'm not going to. Not straight away, anyway. Not going to. So how is everybody feeling? Zach, say, how's your day been, mate?
Good. I would love to attach myself on your chair and you grab me behind you. That would be lovely on the walk.
Yeah, just pull you along. When I was a kid, I had a little skateboard. No, not a skateboard. A little, what do you call it? A go-kart. My dad made it. We had a couple of pram wheels. Has anybody else ever done this? Get some pram wheels and then put them, put like a big bar, like an axle, and you nail it. You nail it, like bend the nails over on the bottom of the board, and you put these wheels either side, and then you have a bit of string with a piece of wood at the front, on the wheels at the front, where it's like there's a bolt going through, and it can just turn it, and you sit on it with a bit of string, and you get pushed down the hill, and then you steer it a little bit, And if you come off on it and crash on it, when you're a kid, you don't care less. You just get broken knees and cuts everywhere, and you go, it's all part of life. Whereas now, I'd be dead. Oh, that was good.
I had a cut from the trash down the hill when I was
You
a
had a
kid. I have
what?
the same thing with the cut over my lip. The trash, the only thing stopped me was the trash. I banged myself right into the trash can.
The trash can at the bottom of the hill. Brilliant. It's funny, isn't it? When you're young, it's funny when you're younger. You don't really care about stuff like that, do you? You don't really care
Yeah.
about.
What do you mean? When I'm young, I can drink a cold chocolate like month old, and my belly will take it. You know. Now I just smell it and I not good.
Bloody hell.
Like
Yeah,
milk or bad stuff that your body could take, and now life. But again, you don't go older. You become more experienced with the stuff you like and not.
that's
You
true.
listen to your body. You listen to your
Yeah,
body.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I tell you what, though, a lot of it, I think, is in your mind. Is in, oh, we've lost Stacey. We lost Stacey. She won't be able to get back in again now. Yeah, she's
Oh,
gone.
she
We
went
lost.
outside, Martin. She went outside again, as she does, and she lost her connection.
Yeah, yeah.
Should get my ass on the couch. Yeah, exactly, Stacy.
Yeah. So Vaz, you've got the best connection because you're not driving like
No.
Zach say it is. You're watching the chat, so I'm
Yeah.
relying on you tonight. What's being said in the chat? Who's in the chat right now? Who's joining us tonight?
We got James joining.
Hello, James.
Hey, James.
Abby, Andrew, 907 Andrew, and Stacy, obviously, who bailed out from the video call, and yeah, she's now in the chat now.
How many followers you got on X now, Vaz?
Let me check. Martin, I stopped counting it. It's so many. I just stopped counting.
It can't be that many. It can't be that many. There was only 70 people in. You got 23. Don't exaggerate. You got 25 now. I'm guessing 25.
How do I do this thing? Profile. I've got 25. Yeah.
There you go. See?
No,
Yeah, he was on
Thank you for that.
13 before the show started. It's
Yeah.
really hard to. It's really
Martin, give
really
me
hard.
six numbers. Martin, give me six number, just random, up to 62, I think, and 1 mega for the lottery.
Give me what?
Six numbers, just random numbers up to 62 for the lottery. If you're so good with numbers, 25 was it. Can you give me the
Okay.
six numbers for the lottery?
Yeah. Here we go. 6, 12, 21,
It's
27,
opposite 12.
35, and 57.
I freaking love it. What's the mega? 1 to 24.
15.
I repeat, the numbers are 6, 12, 21, 27, 35, 57, and the bonus is 15. Now everybody
Now,
knows the numbers. I'm gonna fill it up and see what's the results for this Friday.
now we are all gonna do it, and we're gonna win together, and it's gonna be like $15 per person.
Can you imagine if that's the Mega Millions and we win $1 million? I go, bloody hell, why not buy a ticket? I can't believe it.
It's like even $2 once a week give you the hope sometimes, personality. You just send $2, but it gives you that hope that when the number comes, maybe you will win. So I do it for almost 30 years. I never won more than 10, maybe $100 was the top, but the feeling is wonderful always.
I mean, Zach,
Well,
for what?
like we like we said
Go on.
before, there's nothing wrong, even if you are a solid investor and you buy solid or you really solid stuff. There's nothing wrong with at the top of your triangle, your investment triangle, you spend $1 on a lottery ticket. It's absolutely fine as long as your highest risk gambling is not the base. So right at the top of your triangle, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I don't do it because I really don't like ever losing any money. I've always felt if I want to earn $1 or earn something, I'll go out and earn it. Then I guarantee I'm going to come back with the money. That's my way of looking at things. But I've never really enjoyed gambling. I've done it a couple of times with my mate Mark in England at Christmas. I think I've told you all the story before. I've gone to the casino and I've walked in and I put £5 down and go, right, I put 5 on black and it goes red and I go, well, that's rubbish. I just lost $5, £5 in like 10 seconds. And I go, I ain't doing it again. And we went twice, 2 Christmases. And I went, this is rubbish. And I lost again. So I've never won. So I've never sort of got that feeling of how it feels. So yeah, just never done it.
So once you win, there is a feeling in odds that you don't really gamble. It's not calling to gamble if you play the game. The casino have the rules how the dealers plays their game, and if you play the same way and go by the rules, you have the same chance. So I don't like to gamble, but I like to play the game. Sometimes you get to a risk that you can double positions, just like any other things. But definitely do not gamble or do not bet what you don't have. So it's like to play the game.
Yeah, I guess if you enjoy it, I've never really enjoyed. I don't know. I've never really enjoyed it. What about you, Vaz? Have you gambled? Do you like going to a
I
casino?
do. Yeah, I did when I was young. Not like massively, but I sunk a bit of money in there. But I was so lucky I won it back. I won it back,
Uh,
and then I said, I'm stopping here. I'm stopping here. And then I do occasionally sports betting. Every year when there's ice hockey under 20 World Cup, I win 100, 200 quid for like a tenner because I
right,
follow it and I know what to bet on. I don't risk. Yeah.
right. Well, what about Robinhood? They're going big onto that now, doing all the betting for the
Well, you can't do it in the UK because we've got
no,
demo
not
version.
no, yeah, not the UK version, but the US version. I think they're starting next week with what they call March Madness, so you can
The
bet on.
NCAA tournament, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be all over Robinhood. You can make predictions and get. I don't think that belongs on a brokerage app.
Hmm.
That's my opinion. I think it encourages people to, think that, it's obvious because if you've got an all-out obvious betting gambling situation, I know some people would say investing is gambling, but it's not though, is it? Not really. You're investing. You can't say you're investing by putting $5 on a bet on a black or red. That is just a gamble. It's not. It's not investing. You don't
Hmm.
get anything back. You don't own anything. When you buy a share of something, you own a share of something. If you put $5 on red, you don't own the counter. You don't walk away with it. You don't own anything. You're gambling. It'll be red. So putting gambling on a on a on an app which is designed for mainly investing even more than trading and promoting retirement and stuff like that, I don't know. I think it's encouraging people to spend what they haven't got. Good for Robinhood, I get
Hmm.
it, but
Yeah.
good for the
Yeah,
shareholder.
but Martin, if I may give you another way of looking at it, think the red is Google and the black is Microsoft. Both of them will come. It's not something that does not exist. There is another odd of the green, the 00, which is the green color. The green color is like a penny stock. That's 1 to 34 if you hit the green. But red and black, 99 will come one of those colors. It's not going to come gray. It's not going to come
No,
white. So it's an
no, no.
obvious odd.
Yeah, no, 50-50 every time. No, I get
No,
it. You could.
Zach, I think you are just trying to invent some way how to justify your gambling habit.
He is. That's
It's
what I was
called
thinking.
progressive.
That's what
Progressive.
I
You
was thinking.
double every time you lose.
I was thinking that, Vaz. I thought I'd be nice. I'll let him. I'll let him say what he wants to say. But it's bloody obvious what he's saying.
I mean, it's got common features. Zach is now talking about red and black. He's also invested in Virgin Galactic. It's a bit of a gamble as well.
All right.
Yeah.
You want an inside story? I give you
Go
a
on.
hot inside
Go
story.
on.
So your chair was donated from the Lucas Aid, and the day we raised the money, of course, the one who paid it got the money back from all the donations of the Lucas Aid. The moment he got the money by PayPal, he bought 80,000 Bitcoin. So it was a good timing to receive the money from the chair to get Bitcoin at 80,000. So your chair is already worth more based on the Bitcoin that it was bought for. Second thing, the
That's
combination
brilliant.
and the gathering of this of what you created caused me to cooperate with Stacy, and she created to me a special costume artist. And I'm sad she's not with us, but she costume for my 9th anniversary next month. Two hoodies with two mugs with me and my wife, one for another, with a custom art design on the hoodie, on the mug, which should be my favorite gift ever for my anniversary. So thank you again. It's your fault. You created much bigger than it is.
Oh wow. There you go. That's amazing. I love that chair, by the way. It's really comfortable now. Took me a few days to get used to it, but now it's really great. I just love the way it looks and feels, and the whole thing is amazing. So still can't get over that you all did all that. That was amazing.
It does look amazing in the studio.
It does, doesn't it? It's
Yeah.
even better, I think, in real life. You see the colours, the depths. It's like a real silk. It's not like a
Mm.
cheap. It's not like a cheap embroidery. It's not. It's not a. It doesn't look like cotton. It probably is. I don't know what it is, but it looks like silk. It's very, very shiny and very
Mm.
high quality. And the good thing about it is it will stay like that because I don't actually have my back on it on the front, if you like, and I certainly don't have it on the back, obviously. So it should stay like that. It should last like that. So
Another
that'd be.
another inside story. Who have your logo? Who is the only one who have your logo? How the hell we got your logo?
Uh, who owns the logo? Well, no one owns the logo. I own the logo, but I gave it to. I
Hang
think
on.
I gave it
Are
to.
you trying to say we have to pay copyright
Yeah.
for that?
Oh yeah. 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 You owe me money for putting that logo on my chair.
Using your name on your chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Genius.
Normally I charge $500 for people to use my logo. So technically, you owe me $500 because you use my logo. So
It was very important to get the original, so thank you so much, Sensei, for having the original logo. We could
oh
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
fake.
Sorry.
There is a fake logo, as you know, running in everywhere.
Oh, there's fake.
Yeah.
There's there's yeah, yeah. They're everywhere. Yeah, but if you get the low resolution, it would have looked awful because the size of that is really quite big, especially on the back. It's about a foot across, and if you'd have got a low resolution logo, it would have looked bloody awful. But it depends on how they do it. I've had a lot of stuff embroidered. You can see I've got my hat embroidered. I've got
Mm.
other stuff. It depends how they do it. If they just go from the image and it's all blurry, it doesn't mean. I mean, if they were printing it, yes, it would be blurry. It'd be pixelate. It would look awful. But because they're embroidering, I've worked with embroiderers all my life, and they do it differently. They fill in the gaps. They know what colours this should be. It's not like a photograph. They actually have to interpret it into threads, so they can see that's a thread row, that's a red row, a blue row, and they'd fill it in. So I don't think it would be bad because it's not a print. If they printed a sticker, yeah, it'd look awful, but they didn't. They embroidered it, so it might not have been bad, but I've always believed you should, when you're designing stuff, you should always use the right standards. 300 DPI, bigger than the size of it. So if it's a foot across, it needs to be like 15, 16 inches. But anyway, it all worked out fine anyway.
Good.
Looks beautiful. Deserve the
Yeah.
best.
Did you struggle to put it together?
No, it's quite easy.
No. All
Um,
right.
yeah.
Did Leah have to help you?
No, look.
No.
What do you think? It's a bloody flat pack chair. I wasn't building a bloody house.
But-
Four wheels, a base on a bloody hydraulic gas tube. I mean, it ain't rocket science. It took about an hour, but I mean, anyone with basic competent
About an
DIY can
hour.
do it.
You just said it's like 5-minute job, and with the same breath you say what's about an hour.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Everything's
To
5
adjust
minutes.
the seat to
Yeah,
the
to
right.
adjust the seat. To adjust the seat took me 2 days.
That is
Anyway,
wonderful. It's
yeah.
I tell you what,
Who's
on Monday, when we got a confirmation of delivery, we were all eyes peeled, and we just couldn't. We were so excited, and we were hoping it was gonna arrive on the morning show.
Oh, when did it come now? I can't remember.
You said
it
it
came
was
when you
like a
came back
minute.
from the walk.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. When I got back from my walk on the Monday, on my birthday, that was right.
Yeah.
Literally 5 minutes later, I would have seen the UPS van turn up. So, yeah, that was good. That was very good
You
timing.
like
That.
at the morning, why the hell everybody calling? What's
Yeah.
going on? It's like you never call Monday. What's going on? And we were trying to halt to listen to the ring, the
Yeah.
bell at the door, and get the delivery live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone kept saying something to do with they had the word chair in every sentence. I thought, what's everybody? What's going on with this? Oh,
Cherish
Cherish, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
was
Chairtastic
funny.
and God. Oh, hello.
Savage Faith Creations donated $2 through a super chat. Leah confirmed she built the chair.
What did she say? Leah confirmed. She knows he didn't. Leah didn't build the chair. Oh, who's in the chat,
So
Vaz?
We've got Nimisha joining recently.
Hello, Namisha.
There was Abi. I think he was there since the beginning. James Holland,
Hello,
brand
James.
new
Hello, Abby.
brand new member.
Yeah. Could you
Pac-Man,
believe? Oh, sorry,
go on.
Dan Ackerman.
The Pac-Man,
Oh, the Peckman.
Pac-Man.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Jim Ricketts.
Jim. Hello, Jim.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
MSK. Oh, MSK just turned up.
MSK turned up.
Yeah, we
MSK
knew.
too late to
It,
call in now,
Leah.
mate.
Martyn Lucas Investor took an hour, and it just wasn't getting anywhere. So Leah stepped in and built it in 5 minutes. Haha. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, that's a lie. That never happened.
Mark Saxby is here.
Hello, Mark. How are you, mate?
He
If you
had
want
been
to
quiet
join
for a
us,
while.
yeah. If you want to join us and be on the call like the rest of the guys, you got to call in before I leave the studio because I have to bring you into the call before I leave. So if you want to call in tomorrow night and be on the walk and talk live conversation, make sure that you call in before I leave. It goes live at 4:30 Central Time, about an hour and a half after the closing bell. And yeah. Oh, tonight I was telling Leah this was so funny. Here's a little tip for you folks. here's a great, every day something amazing happens, right? Here you go. Here's a top tip for you. Create a channel like this. This is the guarantee to make yourself some money. This is the funniest thing ever, right? So you saw today that there was all those scammers today streaming the digital conference, but it wasn't. It was just made up AI trying to get you to send Bitcoin in so they would send you double back and stuff like that, right? So I was trying to cover the conference and I was trying to get the information and it was just all false. So in the end, I found it from Bloomberg to bring you Donald Trump's address from the White House, the Oval Office, which was real, obviously. And then I edited it down because I had some technical issues and errors because of the scammers were spoiling everything. So I then edited it, put it out, and I put out a warning telling everybody, please be careful. There's so much scams going on with all this. This is how you can spot it. This is what it is, blah, blah, blah. And then a guy calls in tonight. He becomes a sponsor member, which is $99, just to thank me for telling him about the scammers. So, like, I couldn't believe it. So, if you want to, the best scam in the world is actually be the rescuer of the scammers, right? So, create a channel telling everybody about the scammers, and then you save everybody, and then they give you super chats and thank you for doing it. That's brilliant.
No, no,
The scammer,
It
no.
the
was good,
scammer,
yeah.
the scammer today probably didn't make any money. I made $99 out of the scam, telling everybody about the scammer.
Genius.
I couldn't believe
I
it.
still, it's hard to trust when, especially most of them, they don't use their real name. It's hard to track over the internet. There is so much fraud through the internet and details.
Yeah,
You're doing a nice selection over the people, and I think you on top of the whoever contact you.
yeah,
How you
yeah.
do
But it's
crossing? You do how you verified? You do crossing with their other YouTube or X or
I've got
accounts?
lots of I've got lots of different ways. Some of it I can't share with you because if I let people know about every single thing, then scammers will try to circumvent it. So over the last 4 years, I built up lots of different security checks and measures and stuff like that. And if I told everybody about every security measure, then those that want to get round another thing would circumvent it. So I there's lots of measures and things that I have now in place. Like we've started to protect the channel like this, the way you call in. There's certain parts of the steps that I can't tell you because if I told you everything, and those that want to get round it would get round it. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? But if I'm trying to verify a story, it very rarely comes through YouTube because now AI is getting better and better. People are creating channels that look real and they're not. They're creating accounts that look real but they're not. Fake viewers, fake subscribers, even the content's fake. I like to go to paid sources. I've got certain subscriptions of paid sources from Wall Street Journal, from Bloomberg, from Yahoo Finance, BBC, Sky. There's different RTS feeds. That's the media use for verified news. So I try to check as many things as I can. I've got all these windows open at the same time. So I'm looking everywhere to see where it cross-references. And very often, the things you see on YouTube, there's no cross-reference anywhere. It's just them doing their own thing. So I very rarely go off what's being broadcast on YouTube.
Does
But today,
Google supply you any security if you need, or they just give the regular security to everybody?
yeah, there's nothing. I've got nothing specific from Google. No, there's no. I mean, there may be, but I don't have any inside extra protection, extra depths of research coming from Google. No, when I Google like you do. I just type it in and see what's there. But I've got certain pages on Google that I subscribe to, paid subscriptions with, which are HTTPS, so they're secure servers, and they have their certificates and they have verified sources. So I go to those pages like the Wall Street Journal, like Yahoo Finance, like the BBC, Sky, yada yada. But I just Googled it, but I've got those signed in subscriptions. Seeking Alpha. I've got, because I'm a pro member, I pay for pro level. I've got certain access to certain stuff that's, ahead of the game. So I check it all there, but it's getting worse. It's getting harder to do. So sometimes you get behind it. It's very difficult to stay ahead of it. Like today, we were doing it, and I showed on the screen. I wasn't going to because I knew this could be an issue. I showed on the screen a barcode, a QR code, which is what these scammers show out to get you to send them Bitcoin and send them whatever. And the moment I showed it, my channel got cut
Brian
off.
Bynum donated $2 through a super chat. Lap 2. Thanks, Vaz.
Yeah, I've been counting.
This is I'm coming up to finishing lap 3. So
Are you sure?
yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm sure.
You,
I
you
haven't
managed to
seen
win
the
the
police
talking.
car. Every time I see the
Yeah.
police car, I know you've completed the lap.
Yeah.
What police car?
See?
You just
You're
pass
not paying
by.
attention.
Police car. There's no police car. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, the police car. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of
Att-
course, yeah. The
Yeah.
police car.
Details, attention to
Well,
details.
the police car is when I'm around halfway around the lap. So anyway,
Yeah,
that's
and
quite
we've seen
funny.
it twice.
You've seen it twice, have you?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm coming up. When you see it again, I'm on the 3rd lap, so I'm just coming up to my 3rd lap. That's what I mean. See, bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I gotta tell you another something, Martin. The first times you went for the walk, you weren't smiling like now. It takes time to enjoy it. It
Brian
does
Bynum
take time to
donated
enjoy the
$1
walk, and
through a
it seems
super
like
chat.
What's that? Right.
It's $1, one lap.
Yeah, there it
you
is.
see
So
at the
no,
beginning it
but
was like a mission that was I don't want to do it. It's like, but once you're used to it, and I'm telling you, I walk 10,000 steps every day. It's a must. It's a
yeah,
must for your body, for your health. My
yeah,
goal is 6,000, and I'm sure you're doing way more. The lab, that's perfect.
yeah. I must be doing a few miles every night, I would imagine. I don't know how long this is, but yeah, it's becoming quite a way. Yeah, but going back to what that guy said earlier. So he came in and he said, "I want to be a sponsor member, $99." I'm thinking to myself, said to Leah afterwards, how much was he about to lose then if he thought it was worth $99? I mean, what was he about to do? If he thought it was worth giving me $99, what was he about to do? Send 100 grand or something to something? I mean, what the heck? So it's golden rule, guys. There's nothing for free.
Yeah.
I mean, when a website or a channel or some message is saying, "Send me 5 Bitcoin and I'll give you 10 back," when would that ever be real?
Mm.
I don't know. But it's frightening though. We can all get caught out. I've done it. Again, I'm not going to tell you how I got caught out because I don't want those listening to circumvent what they already do. But I got caught out once. I thought something was real and it wasn't. And I kicked myself afterwards. I thought, no way, I can't believe I fell for that.
Interesting.
I fell for something, for a scam. I was 20, no, I was less. I was 18, 17, 18, and I had PlayStation 3. And then we got in a unpleasant financial situation, and I'm thinking, you know what, we don't need it. Oh, I don't need this. Let's just sell it with my dad. Let's just sell it. And I got, it was looking back, it was so stupid and so plain to see. But it was somebody from Africa who was willing to buy it and send me money to my account, and then yeah, I just fell for it. So rather than selling it for, I don't know, like 150 quid, equivalent of 150 quid, I was thinking, yeah, let's get those 250 quid. And then I had to pay for fucking for bloody postage, and then I had to pay for shipping, and and then I get nothing back. And then, yeah, yeah, it was just stupid.
That's funny, because I think exactly the same thing. Somebody wanted to buy one of my keyboards once. I had a keyboard, and some guy messaged me, and he said, "I'll give you $2,000 for it, or £2,000." And I went, "This keyboard's like £1,000 new. You can buy it yourself. You can go on, any music shop and buy it." He said, "Oh, I can't get them where I live." And I'm thinking, what do you mean you can't get it? Maybe I mean, some parts of the world you don't have Amazon. We take it for granted. You know what I mean? But and that was the same. And I think in the end I was able to stop it, but it was going to be the same. It was going to be like £1,000 to post it. And what the hell? I would, like you said, you lose money. I think I was able to cancel the order, but I think he actually complained to eBay. I think it was eBay. I think he complained to eBay that I wouldn't sell it, and he was the winner of the auction. And I appealed to eBay, and I went, it says on the thing, UK people only. I was never going to send it to Africa for £1,000. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, that was yeah.
I brought in the topic, let's talk about the technology, how she changed our life. And it did change.
Technology.
Yeah, we less trust because of technology. I had a guy, I needed to
It's the
pay him.
magic word.
And
It's the magic word. That is the magic
technology.
word. Don't you remember?
Yeah, tech is my favorite for a long, long time. I follow tech. I think the world, uh, science is one thing. Health and solution for disease is another thing. Food is definitely one thing that I care about the world. But when I look at the technology took over the S&P 500. The names of technology, the creativity. Um, Very fascinating. I really think it took over the market, which,
Yeah.
which last 2 weeks were bad for them because the same as they went up, they go down. They play their own way. Who is the leader? And then even if you got the best car, people work all their life to get a Tesla, and then I see in the junction people stand with signs here in California, Teslafornia, and people looking and cursing and signs and oh my God, it's we talked about that topic also earlier today. So haters, I don't know what we turn to. I really
Yeah.
hope everybody will stay just common sense in common sense.
I don't understand it. I mean, I'm walking around now and I'm seeing the odd Tesla on the road or outside someone's house, and that person may or may not love Elon Musk, may or may not have voted for Trump, but do they deserve me to walk past and smash their car up? I mean, they just bought a car because it's the car they wanted. They've got every right to buy any car they want. And the crazy thing is, even if you hate Trump or hate Elon, you've bought a car from an American company. It paid taxes into the system. It employed Americans to work there. Why would you want? I see now what you mean by the police car. I'm coming up. Here's the police car now. But it's absolutely ridiculous that that people feel it's the right thing to do
Right,
to.
right. There we go. Number 670.
But
Uh,
it's funny
it's
that
not just that.
Phil.
Martin, who invented Mercedes? Who invented Toyota? Who is the invented Ford? Ford. Okay, we know Ford invented Ford. But nobody knows who is just Tesla. They know Elon Musk. The old cars, this is why the new technology. So we're looking at Lucid. We know the inventor of Lucid. He's sitting here in California and he makes more money than on each car. But you know what? I still get to see the car on the road. Who is Polestar? All of those electric cars, vehicle, as you said, is a complete for Tesla that they started. Is the inventor, and that's why all the love and hate goes to him.
Yeah, well, the trouble is, I mean, most, unless you're, I mean, we're investors, so we know who the CEOs are of a lot of, a lot of companies like Peter Rawlinson. You mentioned Lucid. We know who the CEOs are because we're investors. But most people, I don't think, could tell you who the CEO is of any other car company other than Tesla.
Exactly.
Everyone knows Elon Musk, but if you ask them the CEO of any other make, they would go, I haven't got a clue. So
How about
because of
Fisker?
that,
How about Fisker?
Henrik Fisker. Yeah, it's only because
They
of
found
cousins,
him.
right?
They found him.
But most people wouldn't know, and I think because of that, if you run a business, whether whatever you sell, cars, phones, whatever, I think you need to be out of politics. So you've got Elon Musk, who's literally like the man standing right next to the president, and he's very vocal and he's very spirited, so if you don't like his policies, you I mean, not that it gives you any right at all to attack a car, someone's property, and vandalize it, but at the end of the day, you have made yourself a target, and I don't know why you'd want to do that. I
Because if
mean,
you're public, you don't choose a side. If you're
yeah,
public, you don't pick up a side. Once you picked up a side, the other side not
Brian
gonna like
Lennon
you.
donated $1 through a super chat.
this is brilliant.
Dollar every round.
I've just passed a
I will
couple of
walk
people.
forever.
Look, I've just passed a couple of. Look, there's a couple of girls there. As I went past, they're watching me on YouTube. No, honestly, that's true. I was walking out here about a year ago. No, I think it was nearly 2 years ago, when we were 2 years into the channel, and I'm walking along like this, and a guy goes, "You're Martyn Lucas, aren't you?" I went, "Yeah." He said, "I watch you on YouTube every day." So there are people who watch who never chat. They never come into the chat, but they watch. And those two girls there were watching because I could tell from what they were saying. So it's kind of funny, isn't it? You think, bloody hell, this is weird. Imagine being Meet Kevin. He's got 2 million people that follow him. I mean, he must walk around and people recognise him all the time, I'd imagine. It's kind of strange, isn't it? But anyway. But yeah, I mean, Tim Cook, I don't know what Tim Cook's views are. I'm sure you could probably find out if you Googled it. You could find out whether he's Republican, Democrat, maybe. But even if you did, he doesn't come out every day and make political statements and rub shoulders with the president. So you're not going to, because he's smarter than that. He's thinking, I don't want half the world or half of America to hate me and start throwing my iPhones in the bin. I mean, we saw the same thing. Do you remember back in the 60s? I think it was 1967, 1968, when the Beatles came to America. John Lennon said he was more popular than Jesus Christ. That's what he said in one of his interviews. And people took offense to that, and they started burning Beatles records. As it turned out, it worked out really good publicity, and then they stormed America, and then people bought all the records back. So I don't know. But if you make yourself controversial, you're setting yourself up, really, aren't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we made this show one way or the other, I mean, I even though I know I say it, and people probably think, "Oh, I bet you he's got an opinion on one side of it." I honestly haven't. I've never been able to vote because I've got a green card only, and I've never really sort of come down on a side. I look at the news and I report it to you I guess because I don't vote, I don't really have a strong, but I've never had a love and hate relationship with politics anyway. In the UK, I'm sure some people disagree with me, but I've never seen anything like it is in America. You either a Labour or Conservative, which is Republican, Democrat. Republican is Conservative, and Democrat is Labour. And I'm sure some people disagree with me, but I've never really felt the hate towards one side or the other. Now, again, somebody might disagree with me on that, but whoever wins, you just kind of go, okay, whatever, and you get on with your life. But here it seems to make the news all the time. It's the centre of conversation. Right, final lap. It's our fourth lap. Here we go. So yeah,
This is what annoys me about current times, that
right,
this everything is so polarized. You are either red or blue or black or white, and there's
yeah,
nothing in between. And if you don't
yeah.
have opinion, or if you want to stand out, it's just stand away from that. It's just they will hate you even more.
The
What is
crazy
this
thing
all
is,
about?
yeah, the crazy thing is, no, if anyone's honest, no one is red or blue. It's
Hmm.
impossible. Because if you think
Yeah.
about it, if you're saying you are 100% red right now, so you're 100% Republican, 100% behind Trump, okay? Can you honestly say you believe and agree with every single thing he says? Well, of course you wouldn't. Even if you were his best mate, you would go, I don't agree with that, or I like that. And I'm sure there's something that the other party have done that you go, actually, I like that. So you can't, if you're totally honest, nobody is one or the other. I mean, it's just impossible. Even the president himself is going to have, maybe think, oh, do you know what? What that other guy said was good. I'm going to use that. Of course he is. There's no way you're going to be completely opposite on everything. Because at the end of the day, we're all human, and most people, most normal, decent, educated people, want the country to do well, want people to not fight each other, and to generally live in peace and generally get on. Oh, hang on, what's this?
Oh my God.
Brian Bynum donated $1
It's
through a super
beautiful.
chat.
What was that? Another super chat. This is my fourth lap now, last lap. So, yeah, I mean, so there's no such thing as red or blue. Aren't we all just humans? Aren't we all just Americans, Europeans, British, English, and we're all together anyway? And everybody kind of just wants to live in peace. Everybody wants to have some food. Everybody wants to have some money to pay the bills. I mean, don't we all kind of want the same thing anyway? I don't know. I just think if you got to look at yourself. If you think that it's wrong of Putin invading countries, blowing people up, and killing people, then if you're that person who's going into someone's garden and smashing up their Tesla, or going to a dealership, you're exactly like Putin, just in miniature. But you're doing the same thing. You're invading someone's private space, you're damaging their property, you're destroying it. It's the same mentality. In fact, you're even worse, because you're actually doing it as opposed to sitting behind a desk telling someone to do it. So you can say, well, I never actually killed anybody. I just told everyone to do it. So you're worse, really, because you're actually doing it.
And I'm
So
sure that Vaz will understand that point, because Russia, Ukraine, and all the USSR has been changed. And why I'm saying Vaz, because I've been to Czechoslovakia, and I've been to Czech, and I've been to Slovakia. A lot has
yeah, me
been
too.
changed.
Too.
Yeah. We hate Russians just because of their occupation, because of communism. But what's happening now again? The society is so polarized. There's either people who hate Russia or people who are pro-Russian, and it's just everyone is fighting everyone, and it makes like no sense at all. And the parties, the politicians, the parties, they are just, their agenda is, we're not gonna make your life better. We're not gonna try to improve this country. We just going against them, and we are gonna go against them. And it's just their whole agenda. It's like everyone is just trying not to be like the other one, like the opposite side, like the opposite party. and it's we don't have only two parties like in Britain or in America. We have various parties and various political ideologies, but it's getting more and more polarized, and it's just it's so stupid, it's so daft.
It is. You see, from the personal aspect, my original grandpa last name was Zaychek. Zaychek is a
Really?
Czech name.
Yeah.
Zaychek in Russian is like my baby, my bunny. In Russian,
Yeah.
Zaychek.
Yeah.
So Czech
Yeah.
and Russia were always connected on the same basis, rules. And it's all changed. It's just like
Mm.
people can flip, just like a steak sometimes. They flip, they change their mind, they have no foundation. And that's where, again, also in Europe, a lot of the foundation, all those states, has been changed with the years.
Mm.
You know what's funny? Leah mentioned this last night. You know when we saw the SpaceX rescue those astronauts, bring them back down to Earth, right? Why is it on the space station you got all the different nationalities all getting on and working with each other? They're all scientists excited about space. Everybody from everywhere, Chinese, Russians, Americans, English, I mean everybody, right? All up on the space station getting on with it. It seems to me that most people, unless they've had first-hand experience of violence, I mean, if someone tried to kill your family, you're probably going to be upset, right? But most of us, fortunately, haven't experienced that. I've got no reason to hate anybody, and I'm sure you guys are probably about the same, right? Most people are going to be just, I'm not hating anyone, I'm just fine. It seems that you've got the whole of Russia hating on, or not, well, not hating on Ukraine. You've got one man who decided to invade it. So it's a handful of people at the top fighting each other, and then all the people below just got to get dragged into it. But in
But
reality, they normally just get on. They're fine. I mean, the people in the space station are just getting on with it. I mean, there's Russians up there talking to Americans. They'll probably throw in a Ukrainian, and they'll probably get on with fine because they've all got interest and excitement to do with, you know, the space station and everything. It's crazy,
well,
isn't it?
it's like World War II Germany. How many of your common people knew about concentration camps and genocide? That
No.
it wasn't. It was kept quiet. It wasn't like popular. It was all propaganda and everything. And as you said, I will now relapse back to the SpaceX. If it wasn't for Elon, if it was no SpaceX, who would have saved them? There would have been Russians with their Soyuz.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
option is like the B-52, which is an American aircraft. The B-52, one of the biggest secret is that every part of that aircraft has been delivered from a different place in the world, which means even if you want to take the plane and build it, you don't know where's the contract and where the part. You can never duplicate it unless you know the contract of the parts. That's a good business that know how to uh, uh, negotiate and deal with so many other companies and creating something again that is bigger than it is. That's the B-52. I'm sure that the SpaceX also involved with high scientists and high technology of different places to help with.
And that's crazy, isn't it? When you think about it, a B-52 bomber is going to fly over some country at some point and bomb people. It might even be bombing the people from where the parts came from.
mm,
The
Exactly.
people,
That's what's it.
the people, yeah, the people it's bombing might have been the very people that built the bomb that goes inside it. I mean, it it's just so silly, isn't it? I don't know.
Consequences sometimes are ridiculous to what the main goal goes to. So
mm,
the only one who makes the money is the inventor and the CEO eventually. But you can see that a lot of the inventors or the company's CEO eventually left aside, just like everybody asked from Elon Musk to do for so many years. Just left aside and then get the CEO
mm,
into, like business and not personal attached.
Wow.
mm.
Well, guys, I'm coming up to the end. That was my 4th lap. I can't do a 5th because I'm on 16% on my battery. So by the time I get back to the house, it'll be down to about 12. So I wouldn't even get round again. So we're going to wrap it up. Vaz, who's in the chat?
You've got all the same people. You've got MSK, the Pac-Man. I've lost my mouse. James, Stacy. It's frozen now. Mark Saxby. Yeah, still the same people. The chat got quite quiet. I think everyone's been listening to you
Oh,
and counting
James,
your.
what you did to my wife. I'm mixing lavender, chamomile tea with sleepy night tea every night to my wife. 4 different mix of teas in one large cup. And James, I think about all the time. Tea, 4 types of.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Well, it's been another wonderful day. Sun came up, as promised. We all got together again. We shared another day in our lives. Thank you for joining me and being part of the community that we've got here around the world. It's amazing. Tomorrow, another exciting day. It's Friday, the Friday phone-in. We've got the party tomorrow night. And I'm sure tomorrow night will be exciting. Hope to hear from Jerry if he's feeling any better. And might get a few XRP people in tomorrow night celebrating the SEC case being dropped unofficially. Officially, I mean, it's been declared by Brad Garlinghouse and been reported on the official wires, so it appears to be accurate. There's just no SEC statement. Maybe there won't be. Maybe they just feel they don't need to. I don't know.
And we got another Nemisha memory moment. I saw her mom pictures in the Discord. So
Okay.
sorry for you, Nemisha.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Go and check that out, guys. Go and check out Namisha's comment post there in the in Discord. And that's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you ever so much, everybody. It's been great. And
Back to work.
look
So
forward
nice to
to
take vacation.
this has been absolutely wonderful. These live phone-ins. We'll do it again. So tomorrow night, if you want to join us, you have to join me. We start at 4:30 Central Time. And if you want to be on the call, there's 10 spots. We can have a discussion about anything you like.
Hang on. It's party tomorrow, isn't it? Are you
Oh,
doing an
yeah.
after party?
No.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not going live all day, then a party, and then another thing. I mean, no. Sometimes I got to do, sometimes I got to like do normal stuff like, I don't know, have a cup of tea, sit down, have a sandwich. Anyway, love you guys. It's been the greatest thing ever. Once again, I will see you all tomorrow morning for another day. The sun will come up. We'll all be there, and let's have another wonderful day. Thanks for. Oh, hang on a
Beautiful.
minute.
Good night.
Hang on. I can't end this, can I? Because I'm out. Hang on. How am I going to work this out? How did I do it the other day?
You just hung up.
I hung up. Vaz, you carry on for a minute, and for like the next minute, and then I will.
Kick me out. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, then I'll kick you out. Yeah. So basically, you do what you want for 5 minutes. Right. I'm gonna hang up, get in the studio, and then kick you out. Brilliant.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
I
See you in a
wonder
minute.
how many people are gonna stay on. We've got 40 watching now.
Are they? Let's see how many stay.
Yeah.
And what you want to do, you want to make the most of it. You want to promote your X channel because you got about a minute of free publicity. After that, it's over. You got a minute to run.
Yeah.
All right. You might as well take advantage. See you in a minute. Bye.
All right. Well, I think those who missed it, we got some interesting news from me and from my eVTOL venture. Martyn did me a favor and he praised me in front of everyone. I've got some things. I've been working on things in the background. I don't like to talk about things until they are done, but Martyn sort of jumped the gun. Well, yeah, I'm grateful. Thanks for that. Those who are interested in eVTOL technology, and who have been following my shows, the shows are not as frequent. And if you want to be in touch, and if you want to be getting updates, and if you want to be seeing what I'm talking about, if you want to follow my Twitter or X account, which is at eVTOL Hub, EVTAOLHUB. If you want to follow or subscribe or whatever that is on X. One, you will support me, and two, you will keep in touch with the news and with some interesting info. And also, you will see me probably next week. There'll be a few videos. I'm full screen now. Martyn is in the studio. There'll be a few more videos coming, but I would like some suggestions from you as well, because I might be doing videos which I think are interesting to me, but they might not be as interesting to yourselves. So any suggestions, I'm open to it. It might eventually happen to have a live show as Sensei does. I don't know, maybe in future, but we will see. We will see. Okay, that's it. Thanks for taking part on the walk. It was actually 5 laps. Martyn lost his count, but I'm glad we pushed him for the extra one. And oh, he's back. I was just joking. No, it was.
Yeah, that's fine. I tell you what, Vaz. I'm a guest of your show. Look, see, I'm up there. Look, you're the star of the show. So, Vaz, I leave it to you to end the show. Thank you ever so much. In fact, I'm not going to say anything because it's basically your show. Vaz, close it up, mate.
We've got actually more people watching now. We've got 43 people. I got you some extra watches.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. You're welcome, Martyn. Okay. Thank you, Martyn, for joining the show. I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place as you do. Yeah. Okay.
Next.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, but we've got plenty of likes in there, down there, that side. Yeah, we've got plenty of likes. Thank you for joining Martyn on his adventure today. It was very satisfying. And take care of yourselves and each other.